Welcome to the podcast for Brain and Courtlin in the morning on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Pour me a drink, Post Malone and Blake Shelton. Good morning, it's Brain and Courtlin. I poured myself a drink. It's Diet Mountain Dew. So there you go.
Yeah, I've got Celsius over here.
There you go. Look at us. We're caffeinating to get the Friday started.
Yeah, it's taken me a minute. I did not sleep super well last night because my dog woke me up barking his head off at around 1:45 this morning.
Man.
And he never barks in the middle of the night. So I was thinking, am I about to get murdered? And I couldn't fall back asleep after that.
Your doors are locked. How are they going to get in? You're fine.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's ever gotten into a house not through a door.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we were talking about this off the air about how your dog is like high alert. Just attuned to everything going on outside. I got up this morning and I had to check if Rigby was alive. He was like curled up in this blanket, and I'm like, buddy, you don't even want to pee right now?
Nope,
He's
doesn't.
Like, no, I'll go later when it's light. I'm like, fair enough. Wish I was in your shoes, buddy.
Speaking of light, did you see that there were northern lights all over Iowa last night? How do I keep missing this?
You remember? Do y'all remember when there used to be reliable sources that would say, hey, for all you stargazers, head out to, I don't know why they had that accent, but they all did. And they said, go out tonight. There's a chance you might see the northern lights.
I saw so many amazing pictures this morning, and I'm like, what the heck?
So are they going to be out tonight again?
I don't know.
If we go out tonight.
It's the second time I've missed it.
I know. I feel like I'm missing something. So
it also doesn't help that I don't live in the country, so it's not going to be as visible. But I have friends in Springville and in rural Marion who took amazing photos.
Yeah, the cool thing is you don't have to, drive that far north of Marion or to get outside of Cedar Rapids. Living in Iowa, we're not that far from the countryside. So, yeah, I know. I'll just, I guess, live vicariously through other people's photos. Nice job. So impressed.
It makes me angry. How did I miss this twice?
Are you having a little FOMO?
A little bit.
A little fear of missing out over there?
I mean, not that I probably would have wanted to get up that early, but...
My God, look at that. One of my, a classmate of mine I went to high school with. Now, she's in Wisconsin, but La Crosse isn't that far away from us. Beautiful photos.
Should have driven to La Crosse last night.
Oh, Becky, I hate you. I mean, no, great pictures. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But, okay, so let us know. Are the Northern Lights kind of an ongoing thing? What's happening? Did we miss the news headlines?
Are you a scientist? Do you know about sky science?
Well, apparently, or do you read the news and pay attention better than we do? I think that also might be a vital point. It's Brain and Courtlin on K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. And next thing you know, from Jordan Davis, good morning, it's Brain and Courtlin. It just seems like a few weeks ago, Courtlin, we started the $30,000 K-Hawk cash cow. And now, next thing you know... It's almost done.
Well, it was a few weeks ago that we started it, but we only do it for 3 to 4 weeks. So, yeah, this is the final week of that, which means today is your final day of codes that could win you that grand prize of $30,000.
Oh, my goodness. This is it. Okay, so codes between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. today. And if you have made an effort to enter as many as you can, today needs to be the day that you try and get them all, because this is it. It's our last day, your last set of codes. Last chance to win $30,000, okay?
Although, starting on Monday, we are going to have another contest starting here on K-Hawk, and it's going to involve a flyaway to go see Jelly Roll.
Okay. And not just anywhere. It's a state where it's warm.
Yeah, not here.
Nope. It's a nice location, and we'll tell you all about it. Your chances to qualify coming up for that Jelly Roll flyaway start on Monday. But today, cash. Win some. It could be yours. Your first code coming up at 8:20 on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Jason Aldean's latest. It's called Whiskey Drink. Good morning. It's Brain and Courtlin. Welcome into a Friday. And a very interesting question popped up on the K-Hawk Facebook page yesterday, and it got a lot of you thinking and responding. And so we thought we would talk about it on the air here. And if you haven't seen it, the question was, People born before the year 2000, what trivial skill do you have that no one uses anymore?
We had over 75 comments
Wow.
on this, which is
Okay.
pretty interesting. And I was going through some of them. Let's see how many of these skills you have, Brain, because
Oh.
you're a little bit older than I am, but we were both born before 2000. Just
yes.
one of us long before 2000.
Wow. Okay. Well, now that you put it that way, I mean, I did turn 50, so do the math.
Can you use a paper map?
I remember the very first time that I ever went to Bluff Lake Catfish Farm with my wife and not with my family. My dad highlighted the roads on a paper map.
Oh, my God.
We didn't have GPS back then, Courtlin. Nothing on our phones.
GPS is one of those things where I don't think I could survive without it at this point.
I know.
I got my first GPS in like 2008, and it was an actual physical GPS.
Oh, I remember those.
And I used it to get everywhere. I still use the GPS on my phone to get just about everywhere. Okay, how about this? How many phone numbers can you remember by heart?
Oh, yeah, not as many as I used to. Yeah, because now that we have cell phones, all we have to do is be like,
Click a button.
Yeah, click a button. You know, I don't type in Courtlin's number. I just punch her name.
But I still remember all these weird phone numbers from my childhood.
I remember the phone number at my home growing up. I remember that phone number. I remember the first phone number in the house when we moved to Marion, when we had a landline. Of course, we don't anymore. So, yeah, a few anyway.
Okay, can you drive a stick shift?
So here's the deal.
That's not a good start.
No. So I grew up on a farm, and the first thing I learned how to drive, of course, was a tractor. And as you know, stick shift. However, that never really translated over to automobiles. I just thought, what's the point? I can get it automatic. And I know a lot of people out there hate the fact that I just said that. Yes, I understand there are advantages, and it's more fun to drive a stick. Whatever. Have fun without me.
I've never in my life
You
even
can't do it either?
attempted. No.
Yeah.
Why would I? Why would I need to?
I know. It's one of those things where...
It's one of those skills that you need to have, though, if you ever end up in the zombie apocalypse. Because, you know, you just got to be able to drive whatever vehicle is closest
the only
to you.
one there, of course, now, if it happens, will be a stick shift, of course. Yeah.
Okay, cursive. Writing in cursive is another one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember learning it in school, but when's the last time that it was required?
Well, aside from your signature,
Sure,
obviously.
yeah.
But I think that there are some kids now who never learn cursive or handwriting at all.
Now, I still
You
think
start with your computer so early. It's like, why would I need good handwriting?
Do you still think that it should be taught in schools at an early age?
I don't know if cursive is necessarily important other than your name.
Yeah.
Maybe you do like a little bit so you have a decent signature. But I just think handwriting in general needs to still be taught.
I'm with you there.
I'm assuming that it is, but
Hopefully.
it's just a skill that's used much, much less.
Teachers out there, we sympathize.
Other things on here, how to dial a rotary phone,
Well, sure, I remember that. It took forever to call somebody.
doing math in your own head,
What's that? That was always an issue for me.
reading an analog clock. You know, that seems very instinctual. Is an analog clock like the ones that just say the numbers?
Yeah, like, you know, on a watch that's not digital. Oh my God, Okay, that one just made my head go.
Okay, so an analog clock is the one that you have to read.
Yes. People can't read that anymore?
I think so, because when you look at your phone, it just says the numbers, right? Why would you?
Okay, maybe it's just old man brain coming out, but
That's the one that really got you going.
That one really gets gets me going. I don't like that at all. Come on, people. It's a clock.
Yeah, lots of interesting answers on here. So if you have one that you want to add, feel free to go to the Facebook page and leave a comment.
Once again, what trivial skill do you have that no one uses anymore if you were born before the year 2000? Go ahead, look at your clock, figure out what time it is, and then, send us your message.
You know, a skill that I had was keeping Tamagotchis alive for long periods of time.
You know what? Good for you. It really paid off in the long run, didn't
Hey,
it?
I've kept my real dog alive for, I don't know, almost 5 years now.
All right, here's hoping that continues. I'm old enough where there were pet rocks, Courtlin. That's how old I am.
And it died.
How sad of a generation was that, where the only pets we had were rocks. It's Brady and Courtlin at K-Hawk. The Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. I am not okay. That's Jelly Roll. Good morning. It's Brady and Courtlin. There's a trend going on right now, and I think it's fantastic. There's a couple of holiday versions of this where iconic movies that we've grown up loving will come through town. Some of the cast will be there. Sometimes they'll have a showing of the movie, and then they'll have a Q&A session. I know, of course, Peter Billingsley is doing that with A Christmas Story.
I'm definitely getting tickets to that.
Chevy Chase has been doing that with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Ottumwa and Davenport in December. He's
Yeah.
going to be at both those venues.
Now, the movie we're going to talk about right now, not a holiday movie, but it is a film that is beloved by Courtlin and countless other fans out there.
I think it's just the time that it came out.
Okay.
It just happened to be the perfect time back in 2004.
Celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, Courtlin, it's Napoleon Dynamite.
Gina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
I wish I knew what that meant.
I wish you knew what it meant too. I think that Napoleon Dynamite is to this day one of the most quotable movies of all time.
Okay.
There's just so many good one-liners in the movie, and they're still stuck in my brain from my childhood.
So, in case you're wondering, Napoleon Dynamite, 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. I was just like, what was the overall consensus? But it is a, I don't want to call it a cult classic.
It's kind of a cult classic.
But I think it has gained that status as time has gone on.
Absolutely. And what's cool is they're doing live shows in honor of the 20th anniversary. So basically what they do is they show the movie.
Yes.
And then there's like a party afterwards with cast members. And 3 main cast members, including John Heder himself,
Okay.
are going to be in Iowa City for this 20th anniversary. So we've got John, who of course played Napoleon Dynamite. We also have John Grease, who played Uncle Rico, and Efren Ramirez, who played Pedro.
Okay.
I would say there's like 5 main cast members, and that's 3 out of 5, so that's not bad at all.
No, and you've got the big names there, obviously, that are important to the film. So this is going down next month.
Yes.
At the Englert Theater in Iowa City. Thursday, November 7th, Napoleon Dynamite Live.
I might go to this.
Well, I would
And they
hope you
have
would.
VIP tickets too, where you get to do photos and meet and greets with the 3 cast members.
Do you get a complimentary vote for Pedro t-shirt or not, or do you have to make your own?
I think you have to make your own, but
Okay.
you know what's funny? They probably will sell merch for this.
Oh,
It makes total sense.
Totally.
But when you're reading the description of the show, it says the show is BYOT, which is bring your own tots.
Okay. That's an inside joke
Okay.
for movie lovers.
Clearly, I want you to watch Napoleon Dynamite
Okay,
so bad. You need to watch it.
I think I read that you can stream it on Hulu. So maybe this weekend I will make it my task to watch the movie.
You'll definitely be entertained. I'm not saying it's the greatest movie of all
No.
time, but there's just so many good quotes.
Okay. So once again, Napoleon Dynamite, the stars, the movie, coming to the Englert Theater in Iowa City. If you want details on tickets, we have that info up on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Burning Man, Dirks and Brothers Osborne. Good morning, it's Brandon Courtlin on a Friday. And that means it is time once again to honor an amazing first responder in the area on a First Responder Friday.
And today we are honoring, I hope I say his last name correctly, Rod Nuri? Does that look correct?
That's how I would do it.
Does that sound correct?
N-U-R-R-E. Rod, congratulations.
It's either Nur or Nuri.
Yep.
We're going to say Nuri because it sounds more fun. Rod was nominated by Ann Nuri, and the entry says, "We are nominating Rod of the Greeley Rural Fire Department. Rod has served 40 years fighting fires and saving lives. He has taken on many extra roles over the years, from flipping pancakes and steak for fundraisers to volunteering as the general contractor when the new fire station was built in 2012. Wow. Rod has dedicated countless hours to the Greeley community, the place he takes pride in and calls home. Congratulations to Rod on his retirement in June after 40 years of service."
So congratulations to Rod, not only
well-deserved retirement.
Yeah, not only on our First Responder Friday, but on retiring after 40 years of service. That's fantastic. And yes, this entry was sent in to us prior to Rod retiring.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's why we thought it would be a good time to choose him and honor him today on a First Responder Friday. Rod getting gift cards from Wild Hogs Saloon and Eatery in Walford, and also from the folks at Honor and Respect. So congratulations.
Put some honor and respect on his name.
That's right. Share the post if you like. You can share it on our on the Facebook page. It's up on the K-Hawk page right now, and let people know that Rod is our First Responder Friday winner of the week. If you know a great area first responder out there keeping us all safe every single day, I mean, they do it every single day. Make sure and get your nomination sent in. It's very simple and easy to do on the K-Hawk app.
Yeah, it'll just take you a few minutes.
Yep. Braden and Courtlin on a Friday morning on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Till You Can't from Cody Johnson. Good morning. It's Braden and Courtlin. I was writing an article this morning about the worst rated fast food restaurants in the nation and, of course, in eastern Iowa. And I'm going to admit to you right now, I don't care about ratings. I'm a fast food fan. I don't care. I love to eat like trash sometimes. You know why? Because it's quick.
And it's easy.
It's easy and it tastes good. I don't care.
Most of the time it tastes good.
Most of the time.
Occasionally you get cold fries and you're like, this was a waste of time.
So obviously I hit up fast food restaurants from time to time, and I'll admit that I was in the McDonald's drive-thru, I believe with Carly, a couple of days ago, and I looked up at the menu board and I went, it's a chicken Big Mac.
Oh.
And so I thought to myself, Brain, a chicken Big Mac is simply when you replace the hamburger patties with McChicken patties. And I would be wrong.
Wait, what?
Yes, they're not McChicken patties.
They're not?
Here's where McDonald's is upping their fast food game. The chicken Big Mac, according to an article up on the K-Hawk app right now, apparently uses 2 tempura battered chicken patties in place of the burger patties. And they say that's the same batter that they use on their chicken McNuggets.
Oh. So it's like a burger, but with chicken McNuggets on it?
With giant chicken McNuggets on it.
Okay. All right. And
So-
it's got that Big Mac sauce on there too?
It's got all the traditional Big Mac toppings, but with 2 giant nuggets.
Okay. Now I have to try one.
So yes, McDonald's, you have my attention. So I have not had one yet. I guess I didn't. I couldn't tell by looking at the photo. I thought to myself, those don't really look like McChicken patties, but I didn't know that they were using the same batter as they use on McNuggets.
I didn't either. And at first I was like, who cares? But
I know.
then when you said that,
You're like,
it sold me.
well, maybe.
Because a lot of times I'll go and I'll get a McChicken, but I'll also get a side of a 4-piece of McNuggets.
Sure.
Just because the McNuggets are so good.
So we have not had one yet. I'm not quite sure how long this has been available at McDonald's. Like I said, it had been a while since I've been through the
It's
drive-thru.
only for a limited time, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's not going to be around forever. But I want to know, has anybody ordered the chicken Big Mac at McDonald's yet? And is it worth it with that McNugget breading on there?
Have you read any reviews?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not read any reviews. Oh, boy, it does look pretty good. God, I'm looking at some of these photos here. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. All right, I want to know. Message us on the app. Call us.
Oh, so it officially debuted yesterday.
Oh, no, okay.
So
it
yesterday was day one.
so it hasn't been around very long.
No.
Is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay, but this is a limited time menu option at McDonald's. So if you want to read more about it, see some photos.
It looks really good in the picture.
I'm not lying. Yeah, one of our employees took a photo of the one that he ordered, and it does look pretty good. Send us a message or call us this morning, 365-3698.
I just read a title and it says taste test. Chicken Big Mac is gluttony in a box. And I don't mean that as a compliment.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay. That's exactly what I want it to be. I want it to be gluttony in a box. It's Brady Courtlin on K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. If you're going through hell from Rodney Atkins. Brady Courtlin on a Friday morning. Oh, let's start dancing, shall we?
No, I did
No?
enough of that yesterday.
So, yes, you said you had a rehearsal. We'll practice for your Dancing with the Stars Cedar Rapids version coming up on October 19th.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you this, Brain, but I got to meet my dance partner last week.
Okay.
And so this was only our second rehearsal together, and the show is coming up a week from this Saturday.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, getting to know you
Yes.
pretty quick.
And so we have to do 2 dances. There's like the intro dance that everybody does, and then there's also our individual dance, which is a cha-cha to Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
No, you didn't hear that wrong. That is the song we are dancing to.
Okay.
So I think we've got the main dance down pretty good. It's the intro dance that we're still kind of learning. So we'll have another rehearsal on Monday.
Okay.
And then next Friday, we've got dress rehearsal before the show on Saturday night. And I was told, because my dance is a cha-cha, that I don't have to wear shoes if I don't want to.
Ooh, a little
So,
barefoot cha-cha.
You know what? I'm going to wear the heels that I got for the intro dance because that's a little bit easier. But my main dance has so many spins. it is so hard to do multiple spins in a row when you're wearing heels. So I decided I'm going barefoot, baby.
Yeah, I think it's a good move.
It's going to make my life way easier.
I can confirm multiple spins in heels is hell.
You have no idea.
I don't. Just looking at heels and wondering how you gals walk in them, much less dance in them, is just, I don't know how you do it. So
Okay, so the good news is we have a table for work.
Yes, we do.
And I sold 8 tickets yesterday,
Look at
which
that.
means that I've hit my minimum amount of tickets, so I won't owe them any money.
We got a full table for the work crew, do we?
Well, we have 4 people from work who are coming.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets to bring a date because nobody else in our office wants to come.
Okay, well, that's fine. They can suck it.
Not a lot of people excited to see me dance for some weird reason.
Oh, I don't know, man. Once you see Courtlin do sexy time, and there's no going back.
So we actually have another pair of VIP tickets to give away right now. This is an event where you dress to impress.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And
you
we
can
will
look nice.
mail these to you. The show is Saturday, October 19th, and the VIP party starts at 6 with the show beginning at 7:30. It's at the Hilton Garden Inn in Cedar Rapids. The only thing is, if we give you these tickets, you have to vote for me at the show. Because half of my score is based on audience votes, and I have not sold that many tickets, so if you win these, you have to promise to vote for me at the show.
Hey, where'd you win your tickets, K-Hawk from Courtlin? Oh, really? Are you voting for her?
No.
Have you seen her dance?
She was crap.
Oh, my God. Drop it like it's what? No, of course they'll vote for you.
So if you want to go, we'll take caller 10 right now.
365-3698 or hit the call us button now on your 98.1 K-Hawk app. I mean, once they see drop it like it's hot, barefoot.
You're going to bring out all the weird feet people.
Which proves if she's not wearing shoes, it truly is caliente.
My mom goes, you should get a pedicure.
Yes. Why not lean into it?
Look at my gross feet.
Okay, that's not selling it. That's not selling the sizzle, Courtlin. All right, caller 10 gets to go. VIP tickets, all right? You can hobnob with all the stars at Dancing with the Stars from 98.1 K-Hawk.
Brain and Courtlin.
Giving away more VIP tickets to Dancing with the Stars.
Hey, all, good morning. You are caller number 10.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Way to go. What is your name?
Tracy.
Tracy, congratulations. You've got VIP tickets for Cedar Rapids Dancing with the Stars. Coming up on October 19th. Way to go.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, so the event is a week from this Saturday. We still have tickets we'll do next week, too,
Yes,
right?
yep.
Okay.
We'll do one the day before the show. But I also want to remind people you can buy tickets to this event. And the prize, if you win, is $500 to the charity of your choice. And my charity is Last Hope Animal Rescue, which is one of the organizations we work with for Furry Friday. And, of course, where I adopted Tutor Toots from. I'm sorry, that's his nickname. His name is Tater Tot.
For people, just tuning in, did Courtlin just say Tutor Toots?
Yes, sorry. He's got a lot of nicknames.
Okay, all right. Well, it's a great charity either way.
And we do have the link over on our website if you want to buy tickets.
Country 98.1 K-Hawk. Cowgirls from Morgan Wallen and Ernest. Good morning. It's Brady and Courtlin on a Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Lots of events going on. October is such a great month. And we're going to run down some of the highlights going on throughout the corridor. And we're going to kick things off with the Cider Stroll, which is happening later on today, actually this evening, 5 to 8 p.m. That'll be in the Czech Village in Nubo District in Cedar Rapids. Enjoy a crisp fall evening, sipping and shopping.
I'm sorry, enjoy a hot summer evening.
Well,
sipping
I know.
and shopping.
It's going to be a little warm, but you can sip and shop nonetheless. Sample of varieties of different cider-inspired drinks, mocktails, and more in the Czech Village and Nubo districts. Should be a fun time.
Also happening this weekend is Fall Fest over in West Branch. That's on Main Street, and it's happening today and tomorrow. They're going to have sidewalk sales and a pumpkin patch party and an outdoor movie screening, all sorts of fun family activities.
All right, also going on this weekend, this will be down in Nubo, but it's happening on Saturday, starting at 8:30. It's called the Cedar Rapids Hot Cider Hustle. You can drink cider and do the hustle.
Wow, you just had that ready to go.
I did, yes. There's a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, all kinds of activities happening down in Nubo. You can get registered for that event We have the link up on the K-Hawk app. Do the hustle. Come on. You know you want to do it.
No, I really don't.
Okay. Throw it out there.
Another festival that's happening this weekend is the Centerpoint Harvest Festival that's going on in Frost Park tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. They've got a trunk or treat with local businesses, plus pumpkin decorating and inflatables and face painting. Lots of fun for the kids. And there's going to be hot food for sale as well.
Happening in the Middle Amana Community Park on Saturday and Sunday. It is the Iowa Renaissance Festival.
Love it.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Live entertainment, sword play, music, magic, horseback jousting.
It's really fun to watch.
There will be a big marketplace full of goods, so should be a fun time. Admission is $15 for ages 14 and older, and $8 for ages 6 to 13 in the Middle Amana.
And on Sunday night, over in the Quad Cities at Vibrant Arena, Theo Vaughn, the comedian and podcaster, is going to be doing a show that starts at 7 o'clock, and I believe tickets are still available.
There you go. Just a few of the events going on this weekend.
There's plenty more that you can check out over on our app. I always do each month a rundown of all the big events happening.
Yeah, those are just some of the highlights. There's, of course, many more that you can hustle out and get to over the weekend. So,
that note,
I've never been able to use that music bed in the years I've worked here.
Do you know how to do the hustle?
Do the hustle. I know how to say it. I don't know how to do it. No.
Okay.
We'll head to a wedding reception and try and figure it out this weekend.
I'll teach you.
It's Braden Courtlin on 98.1 K-Hawk. Country 98.1 K-Hawk. Nate Smith and Bulletproof. Braden Courtlin on a Friday morning, and which means we'll be choosing another winner of Listener Lunch a little bit later on. And where are we going next Tuesday, Courtlin?
We are going to Mas Margaritas, where we won't be drinking margaritas, but we will be eating all of the Mexican food.
I mean, listen, one of the rules of Listener Lunch, and there aren't many, is that the fact that we can purchase alcohol for you. But
you can purchase it for yourself.
Yeah, we've had work groups before that are either off for the day or they have a really relaxed lunch atmosphere.
Yeah. What's one margarita on your lunch hour? Huh?
Just don't get the barrel because that'll take you down.
Yeah, just don't get the jumbo one and you'll be A-okay.
So, yes, you can enjoy all the great food, though, at Mas Margaritas. And we have been there for a couple of Tuesdays now. You, unfortunately, were off this past Tuesday and had to miss lunch. I know you'll make up for it, though, on Tuesday.
Oh, I will. Well, pretty much I made up for it the week before.
You knew you were going to be gone.
Because I way overdid it.
Listen, there are so many great things to choose from, and you can order off the lunch menu or the dinner menu. It's up to you and your waiting group. Get entered on the K-Hawk app. You've still got some time. We usually try calling our winners right around or a little before 9 on a Friday morning. So
answer the phone.
Yeah, it's food calling. Get entered for Listener Lunch on the 98.1 K-Hawk app.
It's a new Music Friday on Country Quickies. Here's Brain and Courtland with the music and the other country music news of the day on 98.1 K-Hawk.
Well, before we get to new music, we'll start off with news involving that concert for Carolina. Luke Combs, Eric Church, both Western North Carolina natives, they put together this huge show. And tickets went on sale yesterday at 10 a.m., and they're already completely sold out. They sold out in less than 7 hours, as a matter of fact. That's according to Luke Combs' Instagram story. And that's pretty amazing when you consider the stadium it's being held in holds 75,000 people. Apparently, the graphics on Ticketmaster showed that the configuration for the stage will be kind of like an in-the-round stage. So they won't have to block off any of the sections of the stadium. So that thing will be packed when that concert goes down. Once again, concert for Carolina. The date of that show is, why can't I find it?
I think it's like...
Saturday, October 26th.
26th. I knew there was a 6 in it.
Bank of America Stadium. The concert is sold out, raising money, of course, for hurricane relief.
Well, we've got some good news. Kane Brown has announced a new album and a tour, and it's called The High Road. So that's the name for the tour and the album. The album is going to drop in January, followed by a 2-month-long tour. There's 3 confirmed songs on The High Road, Miles on it, Fiddle in the Band, and a new song called Backseat Driver. That's the one he was teasing last week. He actually performed that on The Tonight Show last night and then released it, so it's officially out. The 23-day tour will feature a range of opening acts like Scotty McCreery, Mitchell Tenpenny, Ashley Cook, and Dasha. Now, there are no Iowa dates as of right now. But,
Come on back, Kane.
He could always add more.
Come on back to Iowa.
The High Road is due out on January 24th.
Okay, let's get the new music. We'll start off with albums. Of course, the big one out today. It is Jelly Roll. His Beautifully Broken album is officially out. 22 songs. His current single, I Am Not Okay, of course, is on that. The song Liar. The song Winning Streak, which he performed on Saturday Night Live, kicks off the entire album.
Amazing.
22 tracks in all for the new Jelly Roll album.
It's going to take you a while to get through that one.
Yeah. Also out today, Justin Moore's new project, his album This Is My Dirt, featuring the title track. That's his current single. Also the song Put a Boot in It. He also has collaborations with Randy Houser, Blake Shelton, and Dierks Bentley. So check that out from Justin Moore today.
Okay, and as far as new singles go, we got a new one from Cody Johnson. This is from his Leather Deluxe Edition, which is out on November 1st. He's already released I'm Gonna Love You with Carrie Underwood. There are 11 more songs still to be released. The one he dropped today is called How Do You Sleep at Night? So here is what that one sounds like. It's upbeat.
Yeah. Yep, it's Cody Johnson. It's great, man.
And we also got a new single from Chris Lane today called If I Die Before You, and a new one from Tim McGraw. That one is called People Like Us. And here's what that one sounds like.
All God's children, if we're willing, we can be building a tomorrow we can trust. But it's up to people like us.
It's a Tim McGraw song with a message. That's how I like to describe it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of those.
I think he does.
And that's it.
Those are your quickies. That's the new music. Check it all out today. Let us know what you think about the new albums, the new songs. You can always let your opinions be known on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. Brandon Courtlin, your last day for the cash cow. Your 820 code is coming up from 98.1.
Tyson's Home Farm Auto is the proud sponsor of Brain and Courtland's Furry Friday. We now introduce you to another adoptable dog or cat from a local shelter on 98.1 K-Hawk.
It's Brandon Courtland on another Furry Friday, and we're being joined in studio by Amanda with Last Hope Animal Rescue. Good morning.
Good morning.
And also zooming around the K-Hawk studio, and just a while ago, the entire fourth floor is our new friend, Journey.
Yeah, I feel like Journey might be a little bit of an escape artist because I went to leave the studio and she was on the other side of the room and she just snuck right out the door with me. She's skinny and fast.
Like me.
Just kidding. Can't relate.
She is, I would say, an athlete for sure.
Oh,
she's
definitely.
one of those dogs that she's gorgeous, and whenever you have her and you meet people, they're like, oh my gosh, what kind of dog is she? And you're like, I don't know.
No idea.
No idea. She's beautiful, like maybe a healer cattle dog look, because she's kind of got that dapple look to her, but she's pretty petite.
Yeah.
She's like schmedium.
Very much a medium dog.
Right?
Yeah.
She's like white and brown speckled, and then she's got these big floopy ears.
They're beautiful.
And these like pretty light brown eyes.
Her eyes are gorgeous.
Yeah,
yes.
and she's about 10 months old, so
Okay.
not,
She's
not
just
quite
a
an adult.
baby.
It's probably going to grow a little bit, but not, I don't expect like a significant growth spurt to happen here. So,
But still, I mean, very much young dog energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she's,
She has a hard time paying attention.
Yeah.
so that's why we've
us
got Ritalin treats today.
She's got like a little bit of doggy ADHD, I think.
It's true.
I think she just wants to do so much.
She's really a friendly, curious dog. I think she's super smart. She picked up in no time, like you said, that you were going out the door and that she saw her chance to go on a journey. But she's a really sweet and gentle dog. And it seems like everybody that she's met so far this morning, too, she's been really great with. And
She wants to be everybody's best friend.
she's working on it, but she's pretty gentle about jumping up and being like, okay, you can pet me. We can be friends.
She appears to enjoy her treats, although a bit selective.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But
helps
she's
her keep that petite figure. So
She's-
gets along with other dogs, Amanda?
Yeah, she
Okay.
does. She does great with dogs. I think she'd be fine in a house with kids too. I probably wouldn't put her, with like a rolling infant toddler or whatever, just because she'd obstacle course them and jump over them. But, she's a gentle dog, and I think she'd be great for a family that's looking for a small to medium-sized dog that's got good energy that they can put some training and some work into. If your schedule is like go, 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 maybe that's not a great fit because she's going to really, with this age.
She's got the energy.
Yeah, and she's just that perfect age to just keep learning more and, really blossom and be a terrific, terrific companion.
Yeah, she sits well, but other than that... It's a lot
Trying
of
to get her to
go.
pose for a picture was very challenging.
Yes.
She just kind of was like, didn't know who to look at. Do you
Yeah.
have the treats? You, one of those. So,
If folks are interested in finding out more about Journey and maybe starting the adoption process or fostering a dog like Journey, what can they do?
sure. So our website is adopthope.org. Lots of great information there. You can find pictures and bios of all the dogs and cats that we have available. Dogs like Journey are actually in need of a foster home too. So she'd be a great fit if you're not quite ready for adoption yet. But there's a lot to see there. And then you can also check us out on Facebook. We kind of, give a lot of updates there, including different events that we have going on.
And it's October, and that means Halloween activities, and you guys have one coming up at the end of the month, Wagoween.
Absolutely. This one's one of our favorites. Wagoween, we're going to be doing a little bit change of venue this year. We'll be at Cedar Run number 2 in Hiawatha on Sunday the 27th. This is a free event. So lots of fun things to do. You can bring your dog. You can bring your kids. You can leave both at home and just put on your costume and come by yourself.
That's right.
We accept that.
Are you going to be
Lots of fun things to
Wagoween?
do. Bounce house, hot cocoa bar. There's a nacho bar because why not?
Are you like just trolling Courtlin and trying to get her
Is
to
this
come to the event?
Courtlin Ween? What's happening?
Decorate pumpkins and then you
Costumes
can
and nachos and dogs. My three favorite things.
trunk or treat on your way out. We are officially
Oh my gosh.
renaming it Courtlin. Join us. And extra points if you dress up as Courtlin for your costume. And we will let her judge.
Well, you
I
can
can-
borrow brains from a few years ago.
I cannot think of a better thing to dress up like. That's amazing. Well, it sounds like a fun event. And of course, dogs like Journey will be out there if baby Journey doesn't find a home by then. But we certainly hope she does.
Yeah.
We'll have pictures and God willing video of Journey holding still up on the K-Hawk Facebook page soon. Amanda, thanks for coming up again this morning.
Thank you.
It's Brandon Courtlin on another Furry Friday at K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids #1 for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Post Malone and Blake Shelton with Pour Me a Drink. Brandon Courtlin on a Friday morning. And, of course, we are putting together, or beginning to anyway, one of us maybe more actively than the other, putting together our Halloween costume ideas.
Somebody has to keep us on track because I know if I don't remind you, you'll just forget. And then we won't have a costume to debut on Halloween. And then my life will be over.
Listen, I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm 50, and I'm feeling that the need to dress up on Halloween is greatly dwindling.
Listen.
As far as necessities in my life.
I try to make
I know it's your favorite holiday, dude, but I'm like, come on.
I try to make it so easy for you. I don't even tell you what you have to be. Like this year, I said, here's our theme. This is what I'm going to be.
So you don't tell me what I have to be, but you tell me what the theme is.
Yes, but
So
that
you tell
gives
me.
you a lot of options.
I did have a lot of choices this year.
And so you could go as far with it as you want, or you could be Shrek without painting your face green like you did last year.
Oh, don't even start, because that was a solid effort by me. Okay, complete with the Shrek-like gut that I worked for months on perfecting. How dare you? How dare you?
Okay, my question for you though is, did you order your costume yet? Because Halloween is in
It's sitting in my cart. Let's just leave it at that.
I think it's best that you order it
Yeah, I'm gonna order it this
now.
weekend. I'm gonna order it this weekend.
Just in case. Because what if it comes in and it doesn't fit? Because guess what happened to me yesterday?
Okay, so you are putting together. We're not revealing, by the way, what our Halloween theme is for the show.
People know that. It's always a surprise on
Yes.
Halloween, the big reveal.
Yes.
No, but my personal costume that I'm going to be wearing to DJ over Halloween weekend
My second costume
is Judge Judy.
Well, why not?
I got the wig, I got the gavel, I got the glasses, I got the little lace thing that goes over the robe.
Okay.
The problem was the robe said ages 14 and up. And I got it in the mail and it's built for a 14-year-old.
Oh, boy.
I can't even get both arms in it at the same time.
Huh? What about Judge Judy and a little coat?
So then I was like,
Judge Judy.
let me look and see if Party City has any judge's robe.
Okay.
And sure enough, they do. So
was
I
gonna
order one for pickup. And an hour later, I get a message that says your order's been canceled
Why did they cancel it?
because they were out of stock. So then I had to go back on Amazon and find another one somewhere. I don't know if everybody's being judges this year or what's going on, but
Did you pound your fist on the table and say, I want the truth? And then Party City said, you can't handle the truth. That's a Judge joke from a movie.
yes, but I am going to be a very fun Judge Judy. I think I'm going to really perfect the mom hair.
Words that don't often go together in the same sentence. Fun Judge Judy. So, all right. So we will reveal our Halloween morning show costume on the morning of Halloween. October 31st is what, a Thursday this year?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So get ready.
I think it's going to be a good one this year.
When have we ever let y'all down, right? It's Braden Courtlin on 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Thomas Rhett and Beautiful as You. It's Braden Courtlin. And yes, this is our last K-Hawk Cash Cow code that we're giving away today. But don't worry, we've got more codes every hour through 5 p.m.
Jess and Sloppy Joe both have more
Yes.
codes, so you are all good.
Enter them on the K-Hawk app, okay? As soon as you get it. As soon as we tell you the code. And this hour, the code is 236.
Thought you'd never get to it.
Sorry, I was like trying to draw it out a little bit.
2, 3, 6.
Enter that code now on the K-Hawk app. Maybe it'll be the one that puts you over the edge, wins you the 30 grand. We'll announce your name on the radio. You'll be famous. You'll have more money in your bank account. All thanks to the Cash Cow.
And all of a sudden, you'll have more friends who are like, hey, you know, I could really use some money.
Is that how that works? Okay, all right. Good luck. Once again, codes through 5 p.m. this afternoon from 98.1 K-Hawk. Cedar Rapids, number one for New Country, 98.1 K-Hawk. Jelly Roll, his new album, Beautifully Broken, out today, featuring that song, I Am Not Okay. Braden Courtlin, wrapping it up on a Friday.
I got to tell you, I am so excited that I have nothing to do the rest of the day today. Not one thing.
Nothing on your radar, huh?
I'm not going to do a darn thing today. Now, the rest of the weekend's a little bit different, but at least for today, I am free.
I am going to a high school football game tonight. Of course, I'm going to see Marion play. It's Marion's homecoming this weekend. So,
Are you so excited to go back to high school?
I cannot wait to sit in bleachers. Listen, it'll be fine.
At least it'll be warm.
It's gonna be a really nice night, and the girls, of course, both going to the homecoming dance on Saturday. No, they don't have dates. If they did, you'd see me on my porch. Cleaning my gun.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, had to say it. But
You wouldn't be that guy.
no, I would not be that guy. But don't, guys, just don't tempt me. All right, just stay away from the girls.
Just never, ever, ever date his daughters.
Yeah. Thank you,
No
Courtlin.
one ever is allowed.
Thank you.
They have to end up alone like me.
Well stated. Couldn't have said it better myself. So yeah, that's what we're up to tomorrow. Helping the girls get ready, and we'll take some pictures and stuff. I'm sure you'll see them
Yeah,
up
I want to
online.
see
All right, before we get out of here, we got to announce our latest winner of Listener Lunch in the month of October. Off to Mass Margaritas with us next Tuesday. It is Amanda and her co-workers with Hallmark Care Center and the Cherry Ridge Assisted Living Center in Mount Vernon.
They're connected.
Yes, they are. So Amanda and her coworkers joining us at Moss Margaritas next Tuesday for some free lunch. They said they're more than willing to make the drive from Mount Vernon. We can't wait to have them. It'll be a lot of fun.
I mean, why wouldn't you? It's not that far.
We'll travel for queso, should be
Yes.
what the sign says. Mm-hmm. If you want to have lunch with us in October, we still have a couple of Tuesdays left.
Although we do have over 350 entries right now.
Thank you all for entering for
Isn't
Listener
that
Lunch.
crazy?
I wish we could get together with everybody. Sadly, we can't. But get entered on the 98.1 K-Hawk app. All right, dad joke to get us out of here on a Friday.
Okay, Brain. What do you call a pumpkin that whines a lot?
What do you call a pumpkin that whines a lot? I don't know.
A grumpkin.
A grumpkin. That's great. I like that.
That's what I'm going to call you from now on for the rest of the month. Whenever you're cranky, I'm going to say, okay, grumpkin.
Okay, that's fair. Here's another reason I want the temperatures to kind of cool down. You don't want to get your pumpkins and carve them too early. When it's hot like this, they'll just rot.
Yeah.
So cooler weather is on the way this weekend. So good news if you want to get your fall displays ready to go. All right, back Monday morning, bright and early at 5 a.m. Until then, have a great weekend. So long.